Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Len and Total War, the channel that is mostly about me and Total War. Good intro? I don't know. Let me know if you want to see this intro more often. Today we are looking at the Immortal Empires' first look in the Warhammer 3 engine, which has got me really excited because this draws nearly fucking close towards the drop of Immortal Empires. And before we get into this, because I know not everybody watches the full length of the videos, so let me get this in before the first minute. I need comments on what you want to have me play in Immortal Empires. Which faction do you want to see in Immortal Empires struggle the most because they're being played by me? I need to know. I need options because I'm lost in how many options there are for this shit. So I need some good options on what to play and what to do next. So with that being said, let's get into the video and just enjoy the beautiful aesthetics of the map that is Immortal Empires.
It is time, my lord, to engrave your legend into the world. But do not be hasty.
Okay.
To thrive in this vast and volatile domain, you will first need to study the lay of the land.
In
the far southern...
In the southern wastes, like, he gives clues, and sometimes if I'm a little bit quiet, it's probably because I need to map the map inside my head to exactly see where we're at. But probably with some of the factions I know, and I don't know all the factions straight out of my head. So hopefully I can get it all.
He who hunts
this is the Southlands, because this is Oxyotl.
Oxyotl, bane of the dark gods, wages a
faction.
war of revenge against the fell powers, and any who...
That is because Oxyotl was dropped from top north to like mid-bottom.
...would stand with them.
Okay.
Along these ragged shores...
Oh, and there's a lot more stuff down there as well.
Demon horde spills into the world, tainting the very land on which they step.
Serpent Coast.
In the jungles of the gods, Teclis has sensed a need of his presence.
Like
be it the Skaven scurrying through these trees, or an imbalance yet to be discovered. Teclis will oppose the ruinous powers in all their...
It looks really good, by the way. Hopefully, I really hope that it really does look like this.
Forms.
I'm impressed so far. This is where
Khalida, High Queen of the Court of Libaris Tomb.
Yeah, Libaris, Tomb Queens, Tomb Kings is over here. So the part we just said, that is like where the temple is, right now, almost mid-bottom, not right bottom, where total right bottom would be.
Kings has reclaimed her ancient homeland, but her reign is fraught with challenge. The Silver Host vampire counts also lay claim to these lands, and from their cold hands, Khalida must pry the crater of the walking dead. To the lush east, Kugath Plaguefather scours the Dragon Isles for new...
The Dragon Isles was where Rakarth was, I believe, if I'm correct.
Ingredients to fortify his plagues.
Amongst
the tropical palms and sandy shores, he discovers an enemy.
Either Rakarth or Malice was over here.
A tenacious breed of lizard men, mysterious and otherworldly, with little love for the agents of chaos. In life, Helman Ghost's taste for adventure took him far from the Empire's borders. Perhaps it is the ghost of his past explorer that has seen him to the haunted forest, where he is set upon by all manner of creatures and all manner of new corpses to repurpose.
Oh, this is towards
a resource he'll find in abundance
Cathay.
within Grand Cathay.
This looks cool. Would you have like the whole wall of Cathay as well, like with the fortresses and the Norscan raiding tribes behind it? Would that still be like a thing, like a mechanic of Cathay? And the trade lines, the trade routes?
In her duty, then we
caravans, that is the
bastion.
Yeah, like this is the Great Wall. Great Canal?
The Dragon Emperor's territories are vast.
This looks amazing. Like, it's sad that in like the real battle you don't see just random balloons, sky lanterns flying. You just see the lords.
Varied and fractured.
They did it like
amongst
very
the stoic Cathaeans, whose architectural
very
prowess is beyond compare, skulk creatures of foul intent. The vampiric curse siphons life from the land, which is trampled beneath the heavy boot of orc warbands, and, burrowing deep into the heart of this once great nation, a
This
subtle
looks
infection
awesome.
of Skaven.
Oh, this is where, yeah, okay, we're still in cafe, I know where this is. Deathmaster, Snickage. Snickage, I'm pronouncing that right now, hopefully. Imperial Road, this looks great, man, this really looks beautiful. Ah, yes, the wall. So we still have like the wastes beyond it.
Enemies within and beyond. The great bastion's continued survival is a constant uncertainty.
Would that still mean for Grand Cathay that the walls, the territory outside the walls would be red territory? That they will still be pushed towards like the bottom where now the ogres are in the Shadow Realms, or in the Shadow Realms of Chaos Realms maps?
One Miao Ying must contend with if she means to bring harmony to her homeland.
This really looks cool.
In the barren north, hope, mercy, and virtue are not common commodities. These jagged rocks, sickly
the
forests,
Slaneshi
and
stuff,
broken
indeed.
mountains mirror the soul of a world
Or Chaos
overrun
Ragnarok
by
Shaggers.
corruption.
Ogres.
The perfect stage for the likes of Grimgor Ironhide and his ilk to test their mettle against ravenous ogres. In the past
Ooh, Grimgor in a starting position with ogres. That is interesting.
to the east, the Green Slaughterer will find game worthy of his considerable prowess.
Oh, what the hell is this part? This is not in our new map.
In these twisted chaos wastes, ambitious and cruel men devote themselves to the dark gods in exchange for a morsel of strength.
Is
Some few manage to wrestle more than scraps
because I
from the
know
gods' table.
Slanesh is on the
But
donut, so
Archeon,
this
the
is
Ever-Chosen,
Archeon the
is not one of
Ever-Chosen.
them. He will use his demonic gifts to see
One
the
of the Chaos
mortal world
Invasions.
bleed. But the mortal world is not so easy to tame. When men like Boris Ursus grow tired of being a shield
Boris? Nice.
and instead become the spear.
I still need to unlock Boris.
Kislevites spears are a tool the demon prince knows intimately. In his past life, he wielded one in the name of honor. Now, he wears a different name and cares only for forging himself into a weapon of unfathomable destruction. Sometimes, carried on the whisper of an ice-laced breeze, he hears the name Daniel.
Still fucking Daniel, of course.
Show yourself, Zarkar!
Of course it's fucking Daniel. Who else? Ah, West Norska? Cool.
A harsh and frozen world breeds violent and savage survivors. Slave traders, brutes, and self-made kings war over slivers of habitable soil
Northern Mountains, so
in the
that's where
Northern
Wolfric
Mountains.
and so.
But beyond lies the bulwark of Kislev, a tempting prize for the agents of
And
chaos,
of course there
and the most
is that
direct route into the wider territories of
infection near
man.
Prague. So this is
Here,
River of Kislev.
opposing ideologies will need to either unite or overcome one another to face a greater evil.
And the Kislev mechanic in Realms of Chaos, would that still be also in like the normal with Boris Urson, the Orthodoxy, and the Ice Court? Like that you have to do with like the stances and you can confederate other Kislevites?
The great Orthodoxy protects you. I protect you. Take not one step backward.
Because that would be still an interesting mechanic.
Kislev's shield is cracked, and through the rupture, all
Ground
manner of
for
horrors invade.
giant.
A fact felt keenly on the isolated shores of Albion, which will soon serve as Bellacor's throne.
Yeah.
Sit upon
Is that not where Hackgrave was?
There is no respite from corruption even in the
Because
waters,
this is
where
where
dark
Necron
terrors
is,
and
right?
vampiric pirates command legions of undead vassals.
Yes, this is where the Dark
In the
Elves and
kingdoms of
Necron-
Nagaroth, the Witch King builds a twisted army of hatred. There is no price Malekith would not pay to claim the Isles of Ulthuan
I gotta say, these models and the cinematics that they've done here are fucking beautiful.
and subjugate those who denied him his birthright.
So these are Wood Elves over here. Oh, Thorax. Thorax is still here as well.
Subjugation is no option for the Sisters of Twilight,
Sisters.
who fight bitterly in defense of their home.
And then there's Ulthuan.
But the decadence of the Dark Elves has summoned Slaaneshi invaders, and it is
Ooh,
Lord
yeah,
Mazdamundi,
Slaanesh.
the Slan mage priest, who must hold fast at the borders
Is that then Azazel? Or a Slaaneshi faction alongside Hexagodal in
of
Lustria?
Lustria.
And then we go towards Ulthuan, Turnok.
Fueled by a millennia-long vendetta, Nakari arrives on
Ulthuan looks amazing, and so does Nakari. Nakari on Ulthuan, that is like... I'm pretty interested in see how that works out, because the High Elves are pretty fucking tough with all their ranged abilities, and Nakari doesn't have a lot of armor, but you do have the speed to maybe... and the calf to deal with all the archers. I'm interested to see how this works out, like AI versus AI, if Slaanesh is the one to conquer Ulthuan, or if Slaanesh is just destined to die in like turn 20, 30-ish.
Space with a goal that would see the High Elves of Ulthuan either slaughtered or dominated.
So I just don't believe that Nakari has the power to take all of Ulthuan as an AI then. Vortex is slowing down a
The
little bit.
descendants of Arnerian, beware. Slaaneshi Roth has returned.
This is still the deep bone graveyard, yes. And now we go towards Lustria, probably?
Lustria,
Yeah.
a continent rich with
I know
all
my
manner
map.
of life. Here, civilizations as old as the world offer insight into a past rife.
Oh, that Carnosaurus looks great. Is it a Carnosaur? I don't know. Just the vibrantness of the colors
Archie.
look amazing.
Where
I really hope that the colors in real game are as vibrant as they are right
Brave
here.
lizard men warriors laid down their lives in accordance to the great plan. A war still waging to this day.
There is Estes, or just a Nurgle Lord in here as well. Yeah. Let's put some Chaos factions just all around the world to just be annoying. And the music, god damn.
Kairos Fateweaver comes to Dawn's Landing and the bottom
Dawn's
of the
Landing.
world to liberate it of its high elf occupants.
Oh.
The Changer of Ways will have reasons for this journey, but to know them would be to court
That's an
insanity.
interesting starting position. Oh yeah, of course, with the Tomb Kings. Ah, it's over there. Story of the Black Pyramid of Nagash?
Manfred von Karstein's lust for power has led him deep into the shifting sands.
Oh yeah, Manfred,
where he
they
contends
changed
with
his
the likes
position.
of an undead contemporary, Cetra the Imperishable. Each with imperial dreams, each with ambitions too broad to coexist.
Damn.
The hard rock and barren landscape of this pitiful mortal realm is a poor
There's still
substitute
some
for
orcs.
the glory of
Oh.
Khorne's eternal battlefield. And
Scarbrand is also in that point. Like, the Badlands and the Southlands with Cetra from Karstein, Scarbrand, there's just one hell of a fighting pit in there.
although Scarbrand the Exiled is as far from his lord's skull throne as he could possibly.
I'm really enjoying to see what AI can do to that territory over there. Like, who is gonna be on top? Like, is it gonna be Tomb Kings or is it gonna be Scarbrand?
Possibly be. He finds some solace in the blood of an unending parade of orcs.
What the fuck is that? Well, that's a greenskin unit. I don't know the name of it,
the
but
world's edge mountains, a cacophony of cultures thrash and vie for the right to exist.
oh yeah, this is our annoying lands to conquer. A lot of attrition and shit.
But it is the Dawi with the most at stake, and so Thorgrim Grudgebearer remains close to the ancient seat of his power. A wise king indeed.
Fellow Dowie, I see orcs scope. They foul our mountains with their vile tanks.
And then the Border Princes, yes. We should see
Amongst the
Skaven
western
Blight.
border
Oh,
princes,
Scrag.
the Gore Harvester has carved himself out a fine fishing hole. Scrag the Slaughterer is a far cry from his fellow ogres.
Okay, so Scrag is near the
Road to
Border
Great
Princes.
Moor eventually.
Nice.
One Empire footman at a time.
Then we turn our eye to Skaven Blight. Oh, that's probably Skaven Blight, right? Yes, that's Skaven Blight, and this is
And here, cradled within
Estalia.
protective
Estalia.
mountain ranges, lie the lands of
welcome in
man.
Estalia, gentlemen. For you that don't know, that is a Legend of Total War phrase he said in one of his recent videos, which got to my mind.
Besieged by roaming beastmen,
Then we come towards Crone, Bretonia.
ravaged by orc tribes,
Fey Enchantress, Wood
threatened
Elves,
by haughty wood elves,
and
and
Athelor.
plagued by infighting that would tear them
yeah.
asunder. They must unite beneath a single banner.
Then through
risk
into
extinction.
Reichland and the Empire.
The world is indeed vast. The players constantly
It's
shifting,
fucking awesome.
and there are further dangers here than meet the
Call
eye.
France.
It will take more
Beating
than
with his
military
hammer.
might to conquer the unending threats, more than spirit and diplomacy to survive. It will take the forging of an immortal empire.
This is gonna be good. God damn, I'm excited for this. I hope it plays like it used to, like it's supposed to. Cause god damn, this looks great. This looks beautiful. Beautiful, I was gonna say. Like, that's not even a word, but still, fuck it. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button down below. Like I said, put in the comments what faction do you want to see me play, what games do you want to see me play, and just subscribe to the channel to follow my journey into Immortal Empires as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.